at the same time. But I did want to tell you one thing is that sometime after the show closed, we stayed in touch, and I remember being with him somewhere socially, and we were in a taxi together, and he told me he'd gotten a call. Might he be available to come in and look at a show that was out of town to fix? And the thing was is that the first call, they were waiting to hear back from Jerome Robbins, and if he turned it down, they wanted Michael Bennett. And that was a big thing. That was like he knew he had made it, and that was, I mean, you were talking about being his idol.
Well, Larry, with you, he used to talk about Jerome Robbins a lot, right? Because you were a West Side Story person.
Yes, he did. Actually, he was the only young dancer, male dancer, certainly, that I ever knew that always said he wanted to be Jerry Robbins. He wanted to be a great choreographer and director. And I remember I used to say to him sometimes, well, Michael, you're really good, but come on, Jerry Robbins. Anyway, what I started telling this was that almost everybody I knew, they all wanted to be a star. They wanted to be another Gene Kelly, although nobody wanted Gene Kellys anymore. But they all wanted to be a performer. Nobody was aspiring as a young dancer to be a great choreographer. He's the only person I ever knew that's
true, yeah.
Can I just say something? I met Larry on the street one day, and we started talking because Larry and I had done Bravo Giovanni together, and I knew that he was friends with Michael, and he started talking about Michael, and he said, give him a Broadway show. I'm just sick of hearing about it. Just give him a show.
Well, now we are going to see Alice's number.
Oh my God!
If you guys,
This is the subsequent number. Oh, okay. This is the one that was on Sullivan.
Pia Zadora is in the chorus here.
all right, and now the big one. Promises, promises. By the way, Margo, congratulations. You just did a number for the last event we had that was supposed to be sensational. I didn't see it, but everybody's raving about it, and I hope we get to see it again. All right, tell us about Turkey Lurkey.
Oh my God. So, well, first of all, I was Michael's assistant. And
okay.
I had met Michael. I was studying jazz at Hamya Rogers, he started a workshop that we did. I would take 2 classes with him. I would start with him at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And about 7:30, we'd stop for half an hour, and then we'd start about 7:30, and we'd go until midnight, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 times a week. And it was just on and on and on and on, you know, and we'd improvise and do things. And he asked Michael to come one day, and Michael came to one of these, you know, we were just there doing our thing. And he asked me to come and audition for Henry Sweet Henry, and then he said to me, you know, you're way too sexy for this show, but I am doing a tour of West Side Story, and I was a shark. And I was the only shark that had to continue to put on Egyptian #2 all summer long, because everybody got a 10, but me, because I'm Irish. So that was my beginning with Michael. And then he called me when he was doing Promises. He said, I'm doing Promises. I'd like you to assist me. Come do the show. And I was the center of the Grapes of Wrath, which was just the most spectacular number. It was the opening, and the style was stupendous. You remember how fabulous that was? Fabulous. It was fabulous. It was on a tiny platform, and we were all so fabulous, and you know, waving at each other and drinking martinis and smoking cigarettes, and it was a fabulous number, really stupendous number. So Turkey Lurkey comes along, and they're the 3 of us, Bjork, Donna, and me, and we changed it many times. Do you remember? My most vivid memory is in Boston, in the lobby, changing it again. And on and on and on, we changed it until we were so tight, and it was such a fabulous number, and it always stopped the show. It was the most stupendous number.